What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our YouTube page over here at Hook Charters. Today we're going to talk a little bit about what we do in the off season. We get asked all the time, so what do we do when we're not fishing? We basically spend 4 months just working on boats, doing all the maintenance, anything that needs to be fixed, which there are always a ton of things to get fixed on these boats. But we basically spend our time doing that, tying leaders, getting everything ready for the season. We usually fish from March through October is pretty busy, and then November through February we do run a few trips here and there, but it's pretty slow. So we spend that time working on the boats. But I'm over here at the marina where all of our boats are now, but you can see there's our 24-foot sitting on a floating dock. We got the 42-foot on a lift, our 26-foot sitting on a C-pin floating dock, and then our 36-foot sitting on another lift, and then our pontoon is right over there. But we have altogether 11 engines, so we always do the 300-hour service around this time too, just to do it before the season starts. But anyone who has a boat knows that these prices on these services have gone up a ton, and it's difficult too when you're not running trips and you're not bringing in money, and you got to pay all this money just to get oil changes, change filters, spark plugs, whatnot. But you got to do it, or you need your equipment to last. So, but there's a few other things we do. I'm gonna lower some of these boats and kind of show you what we've been doing, changing interior, Garmin's need to be replaced, stuff like that. But I'm gonna lower these boats and kind of go through them. So I just got on board our 36-foot, but one of the things we started doing on this boat is ripping out the interior and redoing it. But you can see these seats have just been changed, but you can see on the outside these bolsters, we're taking those off to replace them all. These I can't figure out how to get off, somehow get them to help me, but you can kind of see this is what this back one's already been done. So we're replacing all those on the 36-foot right now. We've done it a bunch on our 24-foot, but as well. But the 36-foot and the 24-foot are 2017 models. So this is the first time we've actually replaced it. So I guess it lasted a good while before we had to mess with it. But you can see that seat's got a rip, but it'll all be replaced soon. So this is our 26-foot Yellowfin. We really didn't use it. We weren't booked as much on this boat last year, so we didn't use it as much. So there's not as much that needs to be replaced, but just the oil changes. The Garmin's are fairly new. The boat's I think it's a 2021, so everything's still fairly new on this boat. So there isn't much we had to do to it. The only thing I know that's not working is the trolling motor's not working for some reason, but we've got to get that figured out. But so about to hop on our 24-foot right here. One of the things we have to change this year is we got a new Garmin unit. So the Garmin units on this boat, or at least this one right here, is still from when it was brand new, 2017 model. But you can see the one on the right we got new last year. They're a little bit smaller, so you have to add a bracket around it so it'll fit into the hole that was cut out for the older models. But for anyone who has Garmin's, they're very easy to work with as far as the company, because the smallest little thing, they sent me this for free because one of the other Garmins was having issues with delamination or whatever, but that one was sent to me for free as well. That one was sent to me for free. Just a lot of, I guess, warranty work, but all I do is take the old ones off, send them back to them, and then send me the new and upgraded model. They'll also send you update chips too. They send me update chips every year, so I update them around this time as well. But I'm gonna have the Marina install it because I don't know how to do that, but that's one of the only things we got to do to this boat. And then obviously the 300-hour service on the, that's a Mercury 400 racing motor, but we'll do the service on that, and then that's pretty much about it on this boat. We'll put it back and ready to fish soon. So, but I'm about to walk over the 42. So another thing we do during these few months when we're not really running trips, we tie a lot of leaders. So like here we got a wire leader. Here we tie 2 hooks, basically for snapper, Vermilion snapper, whatnot. But we go through a ton during the season because of sharks. So a lot of customers will lose a lot of fish to sharks, and then they kind of take all of our gear. So we tie as many pre-rig leaders to put on the boat, so we're not having to do that, and the customers don't really want it to wait while we try to tie leaders for them to get back to fishing. But we probably tie a few hundred just to have, and then we'll go through all of them, and then we'll have to tie more. But now we're just kind of storing them, putting them away in all of our boxes, so we're ready for the season. Another thing we'll do is all the rod and reel maintenance too. So anything need to be fixed on any reels we have, anything that needs new line, we'll do all that. But there's a million things to do, and it just seems like it never ends. But if you have any questions, comments, whatever, leave it underneath, we'll get to them. But again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like this video.